Desperation is the raw material of drastic change. Only those who can leave behind everything they have ever believed and can hope to escape. Prepare yourself for success. You have to see it coming to get there. Man is always prey to his truths. Once he has admitted them, he cannot free himself from them. You can't cross the sea merely by standing and staring at the water. We all know we're one day closer to the end when we wake up in the morning. We just kid ourselves that it's not happening. Do not wait for life. Do not long for it. Be aware, always and at every moment, that the miracle is in the here and now. If I had it all to do again, there would be more bodies. The danger today isn't believing there are no sick people. There is only a sick society. A hero is not known by the number of battles he has won, but rather by the kind of battles he chooses to fight. Never give up on what you really want to do. The person with big dreams is more powerful than one with all the facts. Hello, read and buy this book is always ready to contribute a great impact in your life. Bringing joy to another lights 1,000 suns within. What the mind can conceive and believe, and the heart desire, you can achieve. A thing may happen and be a total lie. Another thing may not happen and be truer than the truth. If there is any truth in the world, it lies when I'm with you. Tragedy and adversary are the stones we sharpen our swords against so we can fight new battles. If you're jealous of someone else, it simply means you have not come to a true acceptance and appreciation of yourself. I am like any other man. All I do is supply a demand. Most people think happiness is about gaining something, but it's not. It's all about getting rid of the darkness you accumulate. Fame is a vapor, popularity is an accident, riches take wings. Those who cheer today may curse tomorrow, and only one thing endures: character. One lie has the power to tarnish 1,000 truths. Never fear love's absence in your life, because it already exists within you in great abundance. Your beliefs will be the light by which you see, but they will not be what you see, and they will not be a substitute for seeing. Truth often sacrificed for the sake of stability and peace. The most total opposite of pleasure is not pain but boredom, for we are willing to risk pain to make a boring life interesting. Despite the heart-numbing frost, my soul is blooming like spring. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. You don't get respect if you don't deserve it. In order to write the book you want to write, in the end you have to become the person you need to become to write that book. Do not fear to be eccentric in opinion, for every opinion now accepted was once eccentric. We are alone. Live our lives, lacking anything better to do. Devise reason later. Learn as if you will live forever. Live like you will die tomorrow. Never force yourself on people. Never complain after missing an invitation. Never whine when they take you for granted. One who makes himself a worm cannot complain afterwards if people step on him. Face your life, its pain, its pleasure. Leave no path untaken. There are no bad words, bad thoughts, bad intentions, and words. Distance sometimes lets you know who is worth keeping and who is worth letting go. Recognizing power in another does not diminish your own. The secret of life is honesty and fair dealing. If you can fake that, you've got it made. If you're treated like a puppet, find a new ball of string. My feelings are too loud for words and too shy for the world. I am not an optimist, but a great believer of hope. I believe in looking reality straight in the eye and denying it. Don't leave it all unsaid, somewhere in the wasteland of your head. Set goals that make your heart sing. Then achieving them is an experience of uplifting joy. In life, you need either inspiration or desperation. Mankind is made of two kinds of people, wise people who know they're fools, and fools who think they are wise. Trees that are slow to grow bear the best fruit. If your desire is for good, the people will be good. Do your work, then step back. The only path to serenity. A man may say, "From now on I'm going to speak the truth." But the truth hears him and runs away and hides before he's even done speaking. Time bows to authentic commitment, and it stretches to accommodate it. I made up my mind not to care so much about the destination and simply enjoy the journey. You can't always judge people by the things they've done. You got to judge them by what they are doing now. I believe in the fundamental truth of all great religions of the world. True success cannot be achieved until you have experienced failure. There's a whole category of people who miss out by not allowing themselves to be weird enough. Life is to be lived, not controlled, and humanity is won by continuing to play in face of certain defeat. No matter what happened yesterday, it is insignificant when compared to what lies within the core of your being today. Run when you can, walk if you have to, crawl if you must, just never give up. Death is unstoppable. One must face it as a fact of life. When truth is replaced by silence, the silence is a lie. Persistence is the quality of winners. Successful people never give up. Perspective is born in the rearview mirror of life. There's nothing wrong with not understanding yourself. There are many rivers that we cross in our lifetime. Unfortunately, some of those rivers just don't have bridges. I think the highest and lowest points are the important ones. Anything else is just .I in between. Life is worth living when you have someone to share it with. The world is before you, and you need not take it or leave it as it was when you came in. A wise man will make more opportunities than he finds. Solitary trees, if they grow at all, grow strong. Clean your home first before complaining about others. Those who win never give up. Those who give up never win. Curious that we spend more time congratulating people who have succeeded than encouraging people who have not. Clouds come floating into my life, no longer to carry rain or usher storm, but to add color to my sunset sky. Everybody knows death is inevitably coming, but it never fails to catch everybody by surprise every time one is going. All you need in this life is ignorance and confidence, then success is sure. I'll be happy if running and I can grow old together. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. The beauty of a living thing is not the atoms that go into it, but the way those atoms are put together. When people stargazing, they stare at stars and many other things which they've already presumed commonly and universally as stars. The power of empowerment can change the world, one person at a time. Failure is when you give up. A real winner is someone that doesn't give up, even when it feels like they are losing. There is no greater sorrow than to recall happiness in times of misery. Strengthen my heart to keep speaking what I know is true even when it hurts and brings pain I must go through. Don't waste your energy trying to change opinions. Do your thing and don't care if they like it. That which can be destroyed by the truth should be. It is too difficult to think nobly when one thinks only of earning a living. Slowing down was how we remembered what we never wanted to forget. I always make sure that the world will prove me right. It gives me the freedom to contradict myself. The truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off. If it's going to be a world with no time for sentiment, it's not a world that I want to live in. It means you're perfect just the way you are. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. That as long as we are being remembered, we remain alive. Even if you're on the right track, you'll get run over if you just sit there. Know that bad character and attitude can block people from seeing the skill, talent, or potential you have. There was another life that I might have had, but I am having this one. Feeling lost, crazy, and desperate belongs to a good life as much as optimism, certainty, and reason. I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live up to what light I have. There is nothing in this world so hard to get at as truth, and there is nothing in this world but truth that I care for.